Hey review family, keep it tight. My name is Jay Morris, the review guy, reviewing music for the love of music, and I'm back again to bring you another video. In this one, I'm going to be covering the new Blood Incantation record entitled Hidden History of the Human Race. Blood Incantation is a Denver, Colorado death metal band formed in 2011. This is their second studio-length album, although they have released some EPs and some demos along the way. Best way to explain them is they're basically a sci-fi death metal band with a notoriously old-school death metal sound mixed with the melodisism of maybe Death's later years. This album takes on a very gritty but forlorn and grim tone throughout its entire runtime. You know, I think this would be a logical bridging of the gaps from people that enjoy old school death metal but don't really like the new resurgence of a lot of 20-buck spin bands that have a very grimy, mud-caked production style, because I don't think this record has that grimy of a production style. Sure, a lot of the drums hit this timbre that sounds very low, the bass work is very grimy, the guitar work is very twisted, and you get just the usual typical Cookie Monster death metal vocals. They have just enough vigor from the old school scene and just enough of that psychedelic tone to them that really makes them stand out on this record. Sure, this isn't the most inventive or ingenious record to come out of their canon or their discography, because it does sound a lot like what they have done on previous efforts, but however, this record just has so much power behind it, so much oomph behind it. You're getting hit with these blast beats galore, you're getting hit with these twisting, demented, old school death metal inspired guitars, these roughened sandpaper, rigid vocals. On tracks like the Giza power plant, they do not shy away from having more melodic bits or more toned down bits around like the 2-minute mark, where it does get a little bit slower, where it does get a little bit creepy, but it doesn't really lull in terms of that atmosphere that they add. It really just feels like this one long track. None of these sections feel disjointed at all, they just feel adjacent to one another, which is a good thing, because through these different sections, they do not hit a speed bump, they do not lull at all when it comes to bridging these gaps of these different verses, these different sections, these different bridges, these different chunkier parts, these slower parts. All of these tracks remain busy from start to finish, and with a variety of song links over these 4 tracks, they know when they need to get in and out of a track. I mean, case in point, the last track is just a little bit over 18 damn minutes long, and the amount of progressions that this track goes throughout its entire runtime, how it basically stops and starts so many times, but it just amazes me that the band is able to make it all sound so whole. Through that one section of the track where it sounds like it's booting down and rebooting up with these robotic sounds, and the near latter half where it just gets so melodic with those almost technical death metal riffs, but it also gets slower near the latter half as well, and it all just cohesively blasts by your face. The whole record is coarse, and I am really digging the sound. However, I will say, this isn't the most dynamic release that I have heard from the death metal genre, and like I said, this is going to be nice for people that like the old school death metal sound but maybe don't like really grimy production, because I would say maybe the production isn't even as dense as I might like it to be, because with this style I almost feel like a more claustrophobic, caustic sound would make them sound even better. You can just tell that the band had a whole hell of a lot of fun in the making of this record. I don't even know if they're taking themselves seriously, but either way, it's a uniquely fresh record, even if it's not the most dynamic, and I think you will enjoy this if you enjoy pretty much any shade of death metal, because it's just a really fun record with a lot of punch, a lot of vibrant vigor to it, and some definitively good performances and a fairly good production style to it. I'm going to be giving this album a 7.5 out of 10. And that is a wrap. Have you heard this new Blood Incantation record, Hidden History of the Human Race? If you have, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about it. I would love to discuss the record with you. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to join the review family today, I'd love to have you here, and smash that notification bell to be notified of my future uploads. You know who it is. My name is Jay Morris, the review guy, and I'm signing off saying farewell.